up everyone, it's Jan Bor's new video, and today I will talk about opinion about Benidorm Fest 2025, some of your comments, some of Spanish comments, something about why Europe hates Spain or Spanish culture or Spanish music, and all those little things which somehow I collected during it, especially regarding kind of underwhelming national selection Spain has, and therefore there will be one song selected from it and maybe one kind of good song. And I think in this way I would like to first empathize the fact that I wouldn't say it's a disaster in the way that there is disaster song, some joke song or something like that. I don't think this is the case. The case is that the quality is not enough from the big perspective, and I will now tell you more likely facts, because of course when we reacted, me and Ellie, on Benidorm Fest songs, we were really disappointed because there was nothing which would really catch us. Nothing what really would talk to us. So many things which you sometimes say like, oh, because you hate Spanish things, you don't understand them, no one understands us. They understand Ukraine, they understand, other folkloric stuff and domestic music and so on, but not Spain. Spain is hated. And I would say that the sentiment is a little bit different. I would say that even in Spain, this is not welcomed extremely well, and the only proof I can give you are the numbers on YouTube. I can see the artist numbers on their channels very low, and they don't rise crazily like when there was a hit last year, the previous years. No one really rising up, no one's listening to it, or like it's not massive. For two reasons probably. Benidorm Fest after last year just completely got irrelevant for big Spanish, for the nation, for most of the people. It becomes a niche for certain public, certain type of viewer, but definitely not a general thing which they would be invested their time into searching for the artist. Second thing is the quality. Even people in Spain probably don't think this is like a wow thing selection. Because otherwise, and I can prove it by numbers on YouTube, also on other YouTubers' channel, not just mine, but other YouTubers' channel, that no one really cares. Their numbers are also lower. And now imagine that if the selection is brilliant, this is for us YouTubers the perfect thing to be, because we are prizing everything, we are happy about it, everybody wants to see it, our numbers grow, our incomes grow. And this is not the case. So although we want perfect selections, because this creates more attention, and this actually reflects to our numbers also. And this is also damaging us somehow in this point, even regardless, this is kind of not important, What I want to say is that when you're fighting for Spain, especially somebody in the comments and saying like no one understands us, it's not about people don't understand Spanish cultural things, because Spain is the most frequent destination for Europeans to go from all over the corners when they want to spend holidays. We love your food, we love your music, we love your, cities, beaches, all, which is Spanish. We love it. But also, when it comes to hits, when it comes to music, we would like to listen the best possible. And, can you really say those are the brilliant songs? I know that you might say, we don't care, we will send something 0 points, we don't, but do you really don't care? Is it unimportant? You don't want to have success? You don't want to succeed? I think also you want to succeed. Also you feel that this is not really strong, and that regardless who will win this competition, and hopefully the live performances will be brilliant, then I will say like, thanks God. But in studio versions, this is not what is that approachable. And maybe you're right at some point that Spanish cultural music in, let's say, pop enhancement is not that popular in combined with folk. Then the question is, if you're going to the international level competition, do you expect acceptance by just like, you need to approach it the way that you combine it. For example, like Ukrainians really do it. They're not sending folk music. They sending fused music, which has those folk elements which are very melodical. You're sending things which are more for like dancing competition kind of, but this is a niche. And we are going now to evaluate a little bit on the thing that lots of people are very skeptical. I think some of YouTubers also try not to be that skeptical, but then watch what they do in their top songs in the whole thing, you know. The Spain will not be that up, or so far it's not. And this is not because they don't like Spain. I think everybody wish super strong Spain. I'm talking about this issue almost every single year, that Spain, as part of the big 5 countries with this big privilege, and it's big privilege because it's also bite privilege, which, you know, not anybody can just do, and there are countries which would deserve this position better than Spain, honestly, by the results and the approach, is that if you have such a privilege, you have a big impact on Eurovision itself, or you should have, and you don't. And it's not about you as a Spaniard. It's you can question RTV if they are doing their job good. Like, this is their issue after all, not yours, you know, personally. Also, it's an issue of the producers who are selecting such songs. What is their ambition? Like, is really the ambition to send a tradition there? But what outcome we expect? And then you can say like, but France are doing it also. But can you really compare Slimane song to any of those songs you have now in the selection? Can you really do it? Like, I think you can feel it. Like, this argumentation cannot really stand out with the quality levels, right? It's just impossible. And this is all about it, you know. Me and Ellie, for example, we are listening a lot of Spanish music, but every single song we are listening to could fight for top 10, top 5, winning the contest, winning the hearts. They create emotions. When we were listening all those songs, we really tried hard to emotion to be delivered, but it doesn't work like this. It's there or it's not. It's simple as that, and those songs cannot deliver emotion. This is their biggest issue, that they can have some musical quality for like really Spanish music experts, or maybe super music experts in general, some professors, you know, at university who can say like, oh my god, this is really like flamenco in its prime. But it doesn't touch us. And this is the music. It's not about it's Spanish, it's Portuguese, it's this or that. No, music is universal. It speaks universal language. It doesn't need to be Swedish pop. It doesn't need to be Spanish folklore. It doesn't need to be Czech whatever. It must talk here, because there is delivered. If I don't have shivers, if I don't have goosebumps, if that I don't feel dreamy, if I don't have a feeling I want to listen to the song again, that for me, it's not a good song. Regardless, you will tell me anything else, like objective things. It doesn't work this way. And I'm telling you that none of those songs will become any kind of a hit anyway. And don't tell me these 16 songs, and it's not about the artist, but those 16 songs are really the best Spain can deliver. Is this the best music Spain can have, can do, produce? I think in the radios you have better songs, right? And those should be in Benidorm, actually. They shouldn't, but they are not. They are not, and again, we are in this loophole that Spain will do some result. For sure it won't win, this is certain already. And what's next, you know? I think that, you know, the slide down of Benidorm with quality of music, with it's trying to be niche for specific audience, not for everybody, not for whole Spain. It's becoming less and less relevant for viewers, for voters. We saw it last year already, the huge drop, and also by the artists, because why would artists go there if last year the artist who couldn't sing live won? Why they would join a competition where they don't understand for who it is made, for who is voting? How is it even possible that even the international jury votes for such a song? It don't feel as a show where you want to be, you know? And this is, again, not your problem as a viewer. It's a problem of your producers, it's a problem of RTV, who created this brand the way, which just focus on some specific niche and basically killing the brand itself and killing the chances of Spain to do some good results something spectacular, which will again bring some good artists back on track. But how would they trust it? This is a long-term run, you know. It's not a short term that 1 year is like this and the second year is like this. It doesn't work this way. It works that if it continuously goes better artists, or even artists who are not famous but better artists, will approach it because they would like to be part of it with the big exposure and so on. But definitely this feels like it's not the case. And this is something what you need to basically be mad, not on us YouTubers who are commenting it and destroying it basically, but on your own television broadcaster. And also, you know, as I said in the beginning, this makes us no favors that your selection is not strong, because I see it in numbers just, they don't lie. And it's a sad thing for me to say, but of course we can have a nice discussion about it. We don't need to attack each other. We can just discuss it, because again, it's not about hating Spain. It's about having demands on Spain because it's a big five country. It's automatically in the finals, and also it's an extremely big, huge, and talented market. We need to have demands like this. This is exactly the issue. We lower our demands so much that everything about Eurovision is becoming absolutely irrelevant. And this is not Eurovision I want. This is not Spain I want. Of course, I cannot do anything about it else than talking about it out loud. And you can actually do something about it by taking action. But it depends if you want, or if you are okay with this. If you are okay with this, then that's also okay. It's not okay for Eurovision, but I can agree with it. Anyway, write me in the comments below what do you think. Subscribe to the channel, and if you want to have, for example, the full complete reaction with me and Ali about the Benidorm Fest without any cuts, nothing, like full music and so on, become a member, support this channel, and see you there. See you in the other videos, and see you next time. Thank you for watching.